Hey guys, welcome back. Today I've put together a new house cleaning marathon. If you're new here or unfamiliar with what they are, they're basically where I take several of my videos and piece them together into one super long, super motivating cleaning video so you can pop it up on your TV, tablet, or phone without having to search for a new video and just stay in the zone while keeping the motivation up. But this one is especially fun because it includes several of my very first videos that I ever filmed and shared in this new house. Almost a year ago, the boys and I moved into our new home and started creating a space and basically a new life. It's definitely been a roller coaster, lots of ups, lots of downs, lots of healing, lots of firsts. And although this is not exactly the life that I had planned for, I'm so thankful for the place that I'm at today, which honestly looks very different from even how it did when we first moved in, both physically and just in about every other way. Now, a lot of you guys have been with me for years, and I'm always so thankful for your love and support, and I hope you guys enjoy stepping back with me in time to those first days the boys and I moved into our new home. Now, I hope this video gives you lots of motivation to tackle whatever is on your to-do list, but I also hope it serves as a little bit of encouragement that if you're going through a hard time, just to remind yourself that you can make that hard choice, take the scary path, the unknown one, and just know that if you keep working through it, it can lead to more peace than you ever thought was possible. I can absolutely attest to that. Now, also at the very end of this video, I've included my empty house tour. So if you've forgotten what it looked like when we very first moved in, that'll give you a little reminder. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it. Hello, and welcome back to a new video. Today I am trying to get a little less chaos in my life, so I'm gonna unpack as much as I can. I also need to head upstairs and build Noah's loft bed, so we'll be doing that. Right now I'm in my office and I have chaos everywhere. Like, oh my gosh, so much stuff. Literally, like, walking up the stairs is boxes. It's just nuts. I don't have a ton of furniture, like I didn't bring a ton with me, and so that's kind of the thing I'm running into. Also, there just hasn't been a lot of time to get everything done, but it's like I don't really know where to put all the things because I don't have the furniture to put things away with. Does that make sense? But we're gonna do our very best and start relieving this house of the chaos of moving very quickly, and it'll feel really good. So I figured I would take you guys along with me as I unpack the house and move in.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine. Rise up like a shot, shine up like a shining star, stand tall like a statue, raise up like a shot, rise up like a shot, shine up like a star. Stand firm like a statue. On my life. On the up, I and I keep it on the up. I and I keep it on the up. On the up, I and I keep it on the up. I and I keep it on the up. Through all of these days, stand firm at the top. While we live under the stars. I and I keep it on the up. I and I keep it on the up.
These are the same ones that I had in my office at the old house. I am going to hang them on the wall, but I don't think I'm gonna do it today, honestly, because, well, one, I wanna stay focused on like clearing everything before I'm decorating in different rooms, but also I don't know where my command strips are because they're in a box somewhere. So that's the other reason. So for now, I'm just gonna set them up here. I'll get them off the floor and kind of where they're going. This doesn't quite close right here, so I actually have to get a tool to cut out a piece in the back so that I can fit it in here. But for now, we're just gonna pretend it's all good to go. So if you missed my empty house tour, I will link it up here for you, but I am officially moved in. I know I've already shared a couple of videos. We're just like cranking them out lately because there's so much to do, but I have been feeling lots of peace in my new home. I'm still in the process of going through my divorce, so hopefully soon that will be over. But I know there've been some questions about like what exactly happened, because I was thinking I wasn't gonna be able to move out for quite a while. And basically we ended up making an agreement that he will get the house and all of the equity in that, and that I will be able to continue my YouTube channel to support myself and the kids. This happened very quickly. It actually was seeming like it maybe wasn't gonna happen. And then at the last minute, we were able to come to an agreement, and I had to move out within about a week. Actually, it was like technically less than 7 days. So it happened so quick, and it really added to the chaos of moving. But with that being said, I'm still very thankful that now I am able to keep the income from my YouTube channel and also not have to pay the full mortgage on our previous home. And so things are definitely hard. There's still a lot up in the air and things still going on, but things are better, and I'm very grateful for that. All right, we have so much more to go, but you can see the floor now. I have everything basically off the floor. I do need to figure out my desk, and then, you know, all of that chaos, but we're making progress. I'm actually gonna pause for a minute and go grab something to eat. The boys are not here right now, so I'm just like keeping going and staying focused on that. But I'm gonna grab a bite and then we will jump back into it. So right now my focus is on getting settled in the new house, getting all the rooms unpacked and just like kind of set up, even if I'm not doing full makeovers, which I have done a patio makeover right before I officially moved in. And then I did the living room makeover kind of as I was moving in. And those spaces have been so nice. It's like given me a little sense of home, and it's given myself and my kids a space that is fully put together. But at this point, I'm just kind of focusing on getting the rooms not to feel like we are literally still in the middle of moving, because although I kind of am, I am officially moved in. And so I'm just kind of trying to allocate my time into getting each of the rooms somewhat set up so that we can feel a little bit of peace and calm in that way. But one thing that I'm really looking forward to once we get to that point is to actually go ahead and start my new routines. And I'm just really looking forward to that. I want to create that peace and calm in my life. And I think with this house being smaller than my previous home and everything in life really looking so different, I think that creating routines is going to be so vital and make such a huge difference. Another thing that I just want to say is I feel like a lot of times I appear very happy and very positive, I guess. And I would say, although that is genuine, I also have so many low moments that I just don't always share because I try to stay positive. And those are the things that when I'm going through a hard time, I like to see people being positive. And so not only is that what I want to share with you guys, I also want to just kind of not dwell in those hard moments. Most of those moments actually come in the evening and at night when everything kind of quiets down. I've noticed that the busier I stay, the more happy or the more positive I can stay, just because my mind is busy. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, because if you are going through a hard time, I want you to feel and understand that you are not alone in that. You know, even though I might appear very positive, there are definitely a lot of dark and low times that I'm dealing with, and I'm just trying my best to get through everything. Please know that you're not alone. Lean on your support system, do the things that make you feel happy, and just truly like have faith that things will get better. I know it's a lot easier to say than to understand sometimes, especially when you are at those low times, but I'm telling myself that daily, and a lot of days I can really feel that. Some days it's a struggle, but we're all in this together. We'll get through it. The kitchen is like the only, well, the living room stays nice too, but the kitchen like is naturally gonna be more organized, because even when it's not, you have cabinets to shove everything into. So that has been nice. Like this area has felt like peace. But now my office feels so good, and I'm so grateful for that. It feels so good, you guys. So I think I'm gonna work on the kitchen, just like a quick tidy, and then clear up the stairs so we can actually walk up the stairs without tripping over everything. And then I'll probably end up working on Noah's bed tomorrow. So let's get this space tidied up. Been kind of fun just taking like old decor pieces and finding new uses for them and putting them in new spots. It's just like a little tiny enjoyment, I guess. A perk of getting out of the chaos of moving. That's so pretty. A cute little like organic wood bowl, organic shaped wood fruit bowl. Right now, I really have just been like putting things in cabinets, and I'm sure that over time I'm going to be moving things and realizing, yeah, this didn't make any sense to put the plates here. I'm going to move them to this cabinet or something. So, you know, a lot of organization will come in the coming months or weeks or whatever, however long it takes. But I'm excited because I'm planning to share all of that with you, and it's always fun to go through new spaces and just like reorganize everything. So I think that'll be a lot of fun and just really nice. Also, yeah, I'm totally trying to wash my big air fryer container in the dishwasher. I do it occasionally, but it was just kind of too full on the bottom to do that. So I gave up on that pretty quickly and decided, all right, you win, I'll just go ahead and wash it by hand. But anyway, I just wanted to say, organization coming. I'm really excited. I have a really different pantry because it's like a cabinet pantry as opposed to pantry with a full door and everything, but I'm looking forward to it. It really is going to make me get a little creative because it's pretty dark in there and it's very deep actually, and so it's just fun. I like challenges like that, trying to figure out how to reorganize spaces or organize them for the first time, I guess, when you have to get creative. I think it's, you know, easy if you have a big, huge space and a ton of budget and all the things that make organization easy. But when you have to get creative with things, that's where it makes me happy to do that. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna get around to it, hopefully in the coming weeks, but we shall see. So stay tuned.
space, here it all appeared. Life was created. We got a gift, got a given place. How do we rate it?
I'm loving the living room, you guys. If you saw last week's video, I just transformed the space from a completely, literally blank slate to this now. And I do feel like I've been so busy that I just have not really had the full amount of time to just hang out in there as much as I would like to. But soon, once I get things unpacked, then I'll be able to. And I'm really, really looking forward to that and excited for that because the space really is like so peaceful and so cozy. I love it. Today we are in Noah's room. Noah's ready. But today we are going to be working on Noah's room. So he has a loft bed. He's been a little tiny bit excited.
A little?
Like just barely.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, let's just go with that.
He has a loft bed, so we're using the same mattress that he had. But do you want to tell him about it? It basically is going to be like kind of like a bunk bed, but instead of having a bottom bunk, it has a desk and some drawers and some shelves and lots and lots and lots of stuff to build. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And then I'm going to just try to continue getting as much as I can unpacked so the house feels a little bit less chaotic.
Are we on fast forward? Because it's the top of my load.
So just line them up against that wall right there.
These?
Yeah. Got that? Okay. So, and then let's take the bits off. Oh wait, that's a knife. I got this cool little like screwdriver ratchet set. It has a bunch of different heads. It's cool because you can, instead of using the little L bracket that it always gives you, you just can like ratchet it. It's so nice, and you can adjust like the size of everything so you can get into small areas. But I'm excited. I cannot find where my drill is at all. I just had it kind of recently, but it's gone. So hopefully it's just hiding in one of the piles of boxes that I have everywhere. But for now, we're gonna try to do this instead of the drill.
We can be so easily when we're alone. So take my hand, show me where you wanna go. Oh, it's been you, it's been you I've been missing. Oh, it's been you.
This just made me so happy to actually watch this back and just see Noah and I working together on his bed. I think it just symbolizes like we can do this. Like, it's a very weird thing to realize that I am a single mom now to my 3 boys, but I've shared with you guys that I am gaining a lot of confidence in myself, and to see from an outside perspective right here as I'm watching, it's just really comforting to see like, hey, we can still come together as a family and support each other and work together. And I've seen that happen a lot with my kids. Like the other day, I had to bring something really heavy up to my bedroom, and Liam, without me even saying anything, he saw it on the front porch and he was like, oh, well, do you need help bringing that up? And so he jumped right into helping me. And then Noah saw that too, and he came up and started helping, and we just like did it together as a team, and it just made me really happy and thankful comfortable for my kids, and I don't know, just making me feel like, okay, it's okay. It might look different than I had expected things to, but we can do this and we're still here together. So anyway, just some little sappy stuff, but I just wanted to share that with you guys because I share a lot with you guys and that little moment made me happy. After quite a lot of time, I finally got this bed built, and the next day I was able to do a little reveal with Noah, and he is so excited. Now, I didn't realize that his mattress was so tall, so we are going to have to figure that out a little bit and just readjust that a bit. I think I'm gonna keep the same mattress just because they really are so comfortable, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna put like a little board or something up there, do a little DIY just to give him more of a secure area so that he doesn't like roll off the bed or anything. But that is not going to be in today's video. That will be something coming in the future, so probably share it with you guys, or if I don't share the process, then I'm sure you'll see it in future videos. So either way, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out with me as I got our home more put together than it was the days before. But I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would join the family and join me on this new chapter in life. It's looking a bit different than, like I said, I've always imagined, but here we are and we're doing it. So I will see you guys right back here in the next one. Bye guys.
Wait, hold up. So I'm just gonna, hold up. This is actually, hold up. This is actually way bigger than, oh my God.
You like it?
I like it. I love it.
Hello, and welcome back to a new video. Today I am meal planning for the first time in the new house. I've just been kind of like flying by the seat of my pants for a while, but today I feel like I kind of got it together a little bit more, and I'm going to meal plan and then head to the grocery store, get all the things that we need because I have the kids all this week and I want to make sure that I am set up, and I want to do it now before they get home from school so that I don't have to spend my time when they're here doing that. And I'm also not doing keto at the moment. I'm doing like high protein. I'm still kind of doing low carb, but not keto low carb. So that will be a little bit different as I go to the store. I've been kind of unofficially doing that for a little while, but I'm like really more getting into it starting this week. So let's go ahead and meal plan a little bit. And then I'm also, when I get back, I'll share a grocery haul, and then I want to just continue kind of unpacking because look, it's like coming together pretty good in here. This room, not so much. I'll show you a little sneak peek. So I did get a table, I thrifted it. I have TVs in here. I have one that's gonna go there and then one that will go up in my room. And then I just have like boxes. So I don't know how much I'll get to. It'll really depend what I can get done before the kids get home, but we're just gonna keep trucking along and getting settled.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine.
I don't know how you guys are, but I am like a pen and paper girl. I actually do use the reminders app on my phone all the time, but for things like grocery lists and stuff, a lot of times I just like to get it out on pen and paper. I don't know, it like settles better in my mind, but I feel like there's two different camps for that. So typically what I would do is to meal plan, I would go through my fridge and see what I have. Like I have some condiments and some random things, but I don't have like my fridge staples yet. And actually I don't even have a lot of like pantry staples yet. And so I'm kind of starting from scratch. So for that reason, I'm just gonna pick some of my favorite meals that I know will carry over well for leftovers and I know that the kids will enjoy. And that's what we're gonna go with today. I usually come up with 6 meals and then one night is literally like a leftovers night. So we are going to start with jambalaya, always a hit. And any of the recipes that I've already shared recipes with you guys, I will try to link them down below so you can see those. We'll do naan-bread pizzas. We'll do lemon pepper chicken. It's one of my favorite that my mom used to make for us. And I'll decide if I want to like bread it or just do sprinkle lemon pepper chicken. It's really good either way. I'm gonna do spaghetti because that is one of my kids' favorites and it's easy. I'm also gonna do tacos, just keeping things easy. We have one more. Oh, you know what's really good is actually like this broccoli and chicken dish. It doesn't have any pasta or anything, but it kind of tastes like it. It's like a pesto chicken broccoli dish. So I think I'll do that. There we go. Okay, we're good to go on that. And then I don't think I'm really gonna come up with a grocery list. I just know like some things like I think I need oatmeal, I need bread, naan bread, but like fruits and veggies, of course, frozen fruit, just kind of general. I do have a lot of frozen veggies in my freezer already. I got my list all made up. I'm gonna make sure I rip it out of my notebook and take it with me so that I don't forget. It's been feeling so good just to kind of start to get into more of some routines, and I'm actually feeling good today. Like I have my hair made up, it's done. It's not anything crazy, but it's curled just a little bit, so that's really nice. I have a few different rooms kind of somewhat set up and then a few rooms like totally set up. We have been having some super hot days, like really hot here, like 120 or something the other day, or like 115, like just some really hot days. So grabbing my water for sure before I head out. Stock the fridge for the busy, hungry boys. All right, let's go.
There are times when you're so weak you can't go on, but you're not alone. I've been there. There are times when every shred of hope is gone. You're not alone. I've been there. But try to get up off the ground, 'cause it's gonna turn around. I know you can't be found, and the sky is falling down, but when the sun comes out, it's gonna get better. So even when the lights burn out, there's a lining in the clouds, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. So even when the lights burn out, there's a lining in the clouds, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
All right, let me know, where do you typically shop for your groceries? I feel like I go back and forth between different things, but I used to do Aldi every single week because when I lived in South Dakota, we lived a lot closer, and so it was just part of my weekly routine. But I don't shop at Aldi every single week anymore just because it is like a 25-minute drive or so, and so I feel like I have to pass a ton of grocery stores to get here. However, every time I come here, I'm like, gosh, I need to make this my routine again, because I'm sure even with the gas money that I'm spending driving here, it still saves so much money. It's just like wild to me, which is another thing. Like I know that these prices are not anything of what they used to be, but compared to a lot of grocery store prices today, I just feel like they're still so much better. Let me know if these prices look a lot higher to you than what you see in your area, or if they feel like a lot lower than what you see.
Sun comes out, it's gonna get better. Even when the lights burn out, there's a lining in the clouds, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
at me taking multiple small trips instead of 1 or 2 like massive trips. That is growth, my friends.
Dreaming when the sun is up, finding ways to fly before my time is up into the sky. Today is no exception, we are going high.
Okay, so this is my grocery order. It's like restocking everything. I have a little bit of stuff in the pantry, but not a lot of things. And actually I do need to go to Winco later, and not today, but another day, and get like some bulk items like flour and sugar and all those kind of things. And then I also will want to go to Costco to like restock the freezer and get like lots of meats and kind of things like that are a little bit better to get, in my opinion, at Costco. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so I'll share my total at the end, but if you can guess what this cost today, let me know. Keep in mind, I know groceries vary depending on where you go or where you live. Also, this is Aldi, which is a lot more affordable than a lot of other places. I mean, this is a lot, like restocking from like nothing. So comment your guess down below. Okay, so I don't have what days we're gonna have everything yet, but I have jambalaya for a meal, non-bread pizza, lemon pepper chicken, spaghetti, tacos, and then that broccoli chicken pesto, and then a leftover night. So we have some pepperonis. These are great just for snacking, but also for the pizza. One tip with these, if you want to put them in your air fryer, you'll get like pepperoni chips. They're a high protein and like really, really good. They're also keto friendly or low carb if you're doing that too. I got some blueberries for snacking. This was not on my list or on my plan, but they just looked so good, and I thought I'm gonna make like a roasted tomato sauce with them and probably some crushed tomatoes, but just like to add a little extra, and probably do this with our spaghetti. I got some jalapenos. I'm gonna make jalapeno poppers in the air fryer. Liam loves spicy food like me, so we'll probably enjoy those. I did forget the cream cheese, so I will have to pick that up somewhere. Then I got some bell peppers for snacking, for salads, for meal starters, whatever. And then the green ones specifically are more for the jambalaya, because that has like sausage, rice, peppers, onion, which I do have onion, and then seasoning, and that's pretty much it, and it's so delicious. All right, next we got some cucumbers. I just like to slice these up and have them for snack, or like with a big lunch or whatever, or have a bunch of these to add to my lunch. I'll show you the seasoning that I love to use with them. This is just something, I'm guessing you would have to order it online if it's online, but here in Arizona, I just got it from a farmer's market, but it's Jorge's Habit. And it's basically just like habanero salt. There's different levels, and this one has garlic on it, but it makes it taste so good. And because it has like the salt in it, it just like draws out the moisture and makes the cucumbers almost feel like you have a dip, but so good. I just got the whole palette of yogurt for the kids. So I got mostly raspberry and a few blueberry, but these are such a good deal at Aldi. Some bananas for snacking. Their grapes were on sale, I think $1.29 a pound, so I got a bag for snacking. Also in the summer you can wash them, take them off the vine and everything, and then put them in a freezer bag, and they're like little popsicles. If you just put them in the freezer, they're so good. All right, broccoli. I actually just got this for the chicken broccoli, so I didn't even get some to snack on, but that's okay. I got some lettuce for tacos, some lettuce for salad. To go along with that, I got the hearts of romaine, or romaine hearts. I kind of like the crunchiness of this, but I like the nutrition level of this. Gala apples for snacking, a pineapple, and cantaloupe was on sale, so I got that for snacking as well. Then these I've never tried, but especially for like a lunch or just kind of random whatever, or like a busy night, I thought this would be fun just to like heat with some rice, or heat with, you know, even to put over a salad, whatever. But it's already cooked. It's pork burnt ends, so it just looks really delicious. And I want to say this was like around $6, so pretty good deal. I got some eggs. They are coming down in price, which is good. I got 2 oat milks. I was making my own milk for a really long time, and then I kind of got out of the habit. I think just with all the chaos going on, I think I'm going to go back to it. I was making almond milk and I really loved it. But for today, we got pre-made. And then I got these. This was also not on my list, but I thought this actually could replace the lemon pepper chicken for this week just because they're so easy, or they could be like a really quick and easy lunch. They're already marinated and everything, but they just have to be cooked. So chicken breast skewers, they had the sweet chili lime, which is what I got. And the nice thing about these is they're all individually packaged. So like if I wanted to make something for lunch while the kids are at school, I could literally just cut 2 off and have those for me. Put them with some veggies and we're good to go. Then I got some take and bake thin crust pizza. This is gonna be for tonight because I got some really last minute, super cheap Diamondbacks baseball tickets. I'm excited to take the boys. So I wanted something like no work, no hassle tonight so that we can just like heat this and then head over to the game. Some smoked bratwurst. This just seemed to be a good deal. So I'm gonna use these for the jambalaya instead of the ones that I typically get. I feel like this would have been so much more at a different grocery store. Okay, I also got some sausage just for breakfast mostly, so I can put this with like an omelet, or we can mix it with eggs or just have it by itself, whatever. And then this is one of my favorite things to get. It's rotisserie style pulled chicken. This one I don't think is really seasoned a ton. Anyway, this is so nice to add on to. You can make chicken quesadillas last minute, you can put it on a salad, you can put it in a wrap. Like there are so many things. It is more expensive because you're getting it like all done up for you. It's still cheaper than getting takeout and it's very, very quick and easy. So I do like to have one of these in the fridge most of the time. Then I just got 2 huge things of chicken because it was on, well, I don't know if it was on sale, if that's just the normal price, but it was $2.29 a pound, which that's like a crazy good sale at the local grocery stores here. So I'm going to prep this, put one in the fridge in a bag, probably marinating it just like generally, and then the other one I'll prep and put in the freezer. Okay, come along over here with me and I'll show you the rest of what we got. We're gonna continue for a minute with the frozen and like refrigerated section. So I got these Mediterranean style chicken patties. I have never tried them before, but they're frozen. Comes with 6 of them. And I thought this would be like a really great no hassle lunch for not only myself, but it's something that I think the boys would also enjoy. We can put it with like a bun. We can also just put it like in a wrap, like a lettuce wrap or whatever. So super quick and easy. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Some steak fries. And then these, I feel like I got these before, once or twice maybe, but they're toasted raviolis. It comes with I think 24 of them, but I did these in the past with marinara sauce basically, and I just pop them in the air fryer. But I thought these would be really nice for when the kids get home from school and they're hungry and they want a snack. I could just like cut this in half and give them a few of these. And I also got tropical blend frozen fruit just to make smoothies for the kids. And these like totally take me back because I feel like they pretty much like the packaging looks the same as when I used to do my Aldi hauls back in South Dakota. So that totally reminds me of the kids being little. I also got some mozzarella cheese to go with our non-bread pizzas. And this is like the natural grass-fed cheddar cheese. It's so, so good. And I feel like it's a pretty good price at Aldi. So I picked up 2 of those. It's been a really long time, I think, since I've gotten my kids granola bars. So I got them 2, the s'mores and the peanut butter. I'm sure they will try to eat these quickly, and so I probably won't get them again for a while, but I thought it'd be a fun little treat. Then I got some yogurt for me, like a 0 yogurt, and it also has 15 grams of protein. This is one of my favorite things to get. It's just the pre-sliced, pre-cooked ham, because I will add this. Like you can make sandwiches with it, like make really yummy specialty kind of like grilled cheese sandwiches. They're not special, they just feel more elevated because they have like a full piece of ham. And especially if you get like a crunchier bread, super, super yummy for grilled cheese. And then also I will cut this up and have this with their eggs in the morning for breakfast. Then I got some tzatziki dip. I've gotten this before. I am a sucker for dill, like anything dill, and I just love Greek food and like tzatziki. So I actually love to dip veggies in this, like celery or cucumbers or carrots. Super delicious. Then I got some sliced cheese for sandwiches. So I got Colby Jack, pepper jack, and cheddar. For sandwiches for the kids, I just got some lunch meat, some chicken lunch meat. These, I've shared them before, but they are the pub style pretzels from Aldi. They are $2, but they taste almost just like the Dots pretzels that are like $6 to $7 a bag, which those are my kids' favorites, but they're so expensive. So unless they're on sale, we don't really get them, but I'll get those ones because they have like the same flavorings. I got some mayonnaise because I realized as I was making the kids lunches the other day, we were out of mayonnaise, or I didn't have any here. So, okay. Then I also got 3 of these big cans of crushed tomatoes. My thought is I'm actually gonna try to see if I'll just start making tomato sauce, like pasta sauce, with crushed tomatoes because it adds more texture. It also doesn't have like all the additives that you get in a lot of pasta sauces. Like you have to really watch all the sugar they're adding in, all the things. And so this is literally just tomatoes and sea salt. And so this way I can just season it how I want. Add a little cream if we want, or a little milk or whatever, just a little bit more simple. Plus, this is like $1.50, whereas like the pasta sauces are like $3 or $4 now, it seems. All right, I got some pesto. This is gonna be for that chicken broccoli pesto meal. And then I got 2 things of salsa. I actually need to put in like a big Thrive Market order because that's where I really like to get certain of these items, but just because I wanted stuff today, I went ahead and just got it. But anyway, I got salsa. One of my biggest tips for cooking like hamburger meat, for cooking taco meat, is to add salsa into it instead of like all the water that you normally would add into the mix, like the seasoning mix. It adds so much flavor. You get tomatoes and onions and peppers and all the good things in here, and it just adds a little more texture. It's just delicious. So if you haven't ever done that, I shared it over the years, but if you haven't done it, try it out. It's game changing. All right, we got naan bread for our naan bread pizzas. Let me know, do you guys remember I used to make these every single Friday? They're like kind of personal size, and so everyone could just come make their own. That one looks so delicious. We don't usually go that fancy. We usually just do like pepperonis and olives and whatever, but I'm getting back into making those. So that was the plan for that. I also got some English muffins, either for breakfast with jam or English muffin sandwiches or bagel sandwiches. Those are my kids' favorite. I got some sandwich bread, and then I got some turtles. These are basically like goldfish, and my kids actually like these better. Like they prefer them to the goldfish. They also prefer them to the whales that Walmart has. So if you guys haven't tried the turtles, apparently they're incredible. So, and they're cheaper. These I used to get all the time. I only got one because it's been a long time since I've gotten them, I think. And so I just don't know if my kids are still into them. So I only got 1 pack, but I want to say they're like $1 or $2, but they're basically like puffed rice rolls. I got some soy sauce. I do want to get liquid aminos just because I like that better. Nice and not nice thing about Aldi is they don't have everything that you need, but they have most things. But the cool thing is because they have like one soy sauce, they don't have 14 different brands and options with them. They can charge a lot less because they don't have like this huge overstock of everything. So it's like give and take with that, but I'll take the cost savings and go to the other stores once in a while. I also got the best hot sauce ever, Cholula. And then I got a lemon pepper just because I'm out of lemon pepper. And then the last things that I got are just some pastas. So I got some spaghetti and cavatappi, I think, pasta. It's like this swirly twirly pasta, and it's super good. I love that it like the sauce just really coats it, and my kids love this stuff. So I picked up 2 of those. So anyway, that is everything that I got from the store. Let me see. I am running late, but I'm gonna try to put away as much of this stuff as I can. And then I have to go pick up the kids from school because it's early out today.
Hand on my head, chest on my chest. Be my lover, yeah. Be my best friend.
Okie dokie. We are on day 2. Time was not on my side yesterday, but we had so much fun at the Diamondbacks game, the baseball game. If you're not familiar with baseball, it's just the MLB team here in Phoenix. Right here, I have a bunch of boxes in the TVs sitting on the air mattress. We're very put together over here. I was actually hoping to get some food prep done yesterday, but I just accepted. I am to the point of being able to meal plan, but I'm not quite to the point of being able to meal prep and food prep quite yet. Maybe in the next week or so, but I think the boxes are taking up a lot of like mental space in my mind, so I need to get that tackled first. So today we are going to work on putting the boxes away. I have a bunch of boxes and a couple of boys that are going to help me make this load a little bit easier. Today is Saturday, so they're home from school. So we're gonna get this done real quick. I don't think it'll take too long, but it'll be a lot easier because what is the saying? Many hands make light work, something like that. We're gonna go with it. Anyway, let's do this.
Wait on on your border until you will let me in. Hand on my head, chest on my chest. To the sound of voices and of drums, I will show you how the West was won. We left New York City.
Liam got a like vintage Atari. We just have to get an attachment or something to attach it to the TV, huh?
And I also got a grandmother clock.
Yeah, it like chimes every 15 minutes. We got a super fun deal on it. We're gonna put it in his room because you love like all kinds of antiques
stuff,
and vintage items. Yeah.
Sold my new car and bought a diamond ring.
It has been such a whirlwind lately. Just, I don't know, a lot of different emotions through everything. I feel like my entire life is just different and so changed. And on one hand, it's really difficult. There's so many things that I just never would have expected in my life and I never could have really planned for. But on the other hand, I truly do feel just such a sense of peace after I was able to move into this new home and just kind of create this new space for myself and my boys, and I am so grateful for that. Not so much for the experience, although I do know that I am growing a lot from this experience and I will never be the same after it. So I guess I'm kind of thankful for that in a way. But every time my kids like come together with me on things like this, it just makes me so humble and so grateful. And I don't really know, I guess, the point of what I'm talking about right now. I'm just kind of talking, but if you would have talked to me months and months ago, I was in such a low place and sometimes I'm still there, but I just want to encourage you, if you are in a low place, know that things will get better with time. I really do believe that, even though it's sometimes hard to accept, that time does heal all things. So anyway, so random, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, that is everything for today's video. There is so much more to do, but you know, it'll just, we'll do it later. We'll get to it. It's gonna hang out and wait for us. But I'm so thankful that you're here. I'm so happy that you're joining me on this journey as we continue to make this house a home and just reset and restart in life a little bit. I hope you know how incredibly amazing you are. I also want to invite you to subscribe and join the family if you are not already, and I will see you guys right back here in the next one. Bye, guys.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could.
Hello, welcome back to a new video. I'm feeling pretty good today. So we are going to get really busy. Still, you know the process of moving. I know, that's what I want to do today too, is just literally sit and do nothing. But we have so much to do. So we are going to get some house projects done today. These are not going to be like DIYs, but I have a lot of furniture to build. I got a new bed frame for Liam. It finally arrived last night and Liam helped me move it upstairs, which is so nice. I am gonna just continue working on unpacking, relieving the house of chaos. And then down here, I have some more things that arrived also. So we have a lot to get done. Come hang out with me, get your favorite drink. Let's get motivated together and get things done. Let's do this.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine.
Okay, one of the first things that I want to do, wish me luck. I want to try to open these shades just because I know it's going to like flood this area with light, and it's in the morning, so it'll just like start the day off brighter. But I don't know how tall this is, and I'm not getting on a tall ladder, or a tall enough ladder that I would need. So we have my handy dandy mop stick. We're gonna see if it works.
Ups and downs, no in-betweens. Fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it. You know I love it.
Okay, that's not working. If you guys have any idea how to get these up, like any fun ideas to try, I am all ears. I really don't want to hire someone to open them, but I really do want them open. So, but it's tall. It's tall.
You know I love it. We're the kind burning blind. We're breaking all the laws.
Here in Liam's room, he has his bed. We set it on some extra box springs that I had because I ended up using some box springs that were like a little bit shorter for my bedroom, which if you did not see last week's video, I did a bedroom makeover on my bedroom and it turned out so pretty. So I'm excited that now Liam's mattress, or not mattress, that his bed frame has arrived so we can get going on his. It's not gonna be like a full makeover or anything today. We're just getting as much little projects done as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like scoot his bed off to the side so I can start actually building the bed frame. Fingers crossed it won't take too long to actually get it built.
Don't break my heart, just break free. Just let me see your bad streaks. Maybe they'll match my freaks, yeah. I'd kill to see the stars cry. Roam in the dark while love hide. Let the world know you're mine. Oh, ups and downs, no in-betweens. Fire and ice, burn gasoline. You know I love it. You know I love it. Love and hate, romantic sin. Fire and ice, gone with the wind. You know I love it. We're the kind burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, warm skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're the kind burning blind. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're the kind burning blind. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. Northern lights, roaring skies. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe. We're breaking all the laws of our universe.
Something my sister was telling me the other day is that Liam's room looks like the most changed over all the boys recently because his previous room in my last home was very, I guess, just a little bit younger. It was like more gamer and Minecraft themed. And now he is really into antiques. So you might notice he has a grandmother clock in here. He has like a vintage old typewriter. He just has a lot of more kind of neat antique pieces. And there's more in his closet. We just kind of have to figure out how to display them. But it's really neat to kind of watch that transformation happen with your kids. Now, I will say I am going to be doing like a full makeovers on all the boys' rooms and pretty much all the spaces in the house. But today I'm really focusing on just adding functions. So even though it's not a full top to bottom makeover, it is wonderful and it's added so much function to his room because now he has an official bed frame and not just his mattress on the floor. And he was so excited to get that done.
Hey, I'm here for you. Are you reading every message I send to you? Love is overdue, but you know that I could never give up on you. I won't close my door, no matter what you say. Spring
also, I just want to say I love this bed so much. It's so beautiful. I feel like it's perfect because it's very simple. I also love that you can sit all around all edges of the bed because although it does have a footboard, the footboard comes below the mattress, and so it just keeps it really nice and clean. And I also love that there's underbed storage with this one. So I don't have any underbed storage organizers yet, but I plan to get them because anytime you can find extra space for storage, it is absolutely a win.
I hope you have my heart with you somehow.
All right, look at that view in there. It looks so good. We haven't even done like a full makeover, but just the bed frame itself, I love it. It's even prettier in person than it looked like online. It's so, so good. Now, let's get this. This is like the thing I'm least excited about. I have some more really pretty furniture pieces from Wayfair that I cannot wait to get put up in the house, but that will be my reward, and this is the thing that we need to do to get there. So let's unpack some more, and then we'll go downstairs and do the other furniture pieces.
I wanted to find a place in the sun. Now I'm gonna let it shine on me. With you on my mind, I lay down my guns. I'm just gonna let it shine on me. It's true, yes, we keep making the same old mistakes over and over again. I can't tell you how much I wanna see the last king fall. We are one, you and I. That's what you said, not a mere vibration stuck in my head. The storms keep coming, but it all became clear when I met you. I wanted to find a place in the sun. Now I'm gonna let it shine on me. With you on my mind, I lay down my guns. I'm just gonna let it shine on me. I was blown to pieces for
Does anyone else have, like at the end of the school year, you get sent back all these things and so many items are unused? I found these organized, but not where I remember I put them. And so I didn't end up using them this year, but now I'll know where I put them. But it's just like, seriously, so annoying because every year you have to go buy back to school supplies, which is fine. But then at the end of the year, you get sent back, I feel like 75% of your stuff. And here we go. So I now have one single cabinet where all of those items are. Remind me next year back to school, do not buy a thing until I shop literally my little cabinet store first.
when you talk to me. You know the time flies into memories and you
It's so random. If you get migraines, I get migraines. I will link this below, but you put it over your face and it's like cooling. It feels so good and it really helps.
it's okay, it's alright. Don't be so shy. All day, all night. Yeah, I need to know. Do you wanna go fast? Do you wanna go slow? I could be solo, but everything's brighter when you say hello. I got sunshine. It's okay, it's alright. Don't be so shy. All day, all night.
This feels so good to have this hallway cleared out. I mean, I have to think, have we been in the house like 2.5 weeks? I started moving in maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I'd have to look at a calendar. I mean, I've been focusing on a lot of things. It's not like I've just been sitting around, but it just goes to show. And I feel like I realize this all the time and then I seem to forget. This kind of stuff does not take near as long as we think it's going to take. And yet the benefit of it feels so good and so worth it. So if you have a project like this or something, take some time today, set some time aside and just get it done. It feels good. Let's head downstairs to go work on another furniture piece before I have to go pick up the kids from school. Okay, welcome to my dining room. I don't have a whole lot of time actually before I have to start the after school pickup. It's staggered a bit, so I gotta get going on that pretty soon. But I want to clear out the dining room a little bit, and then I don't have chairs. I did thrift this table, but I don't have chairs yet. But I did get a new rug from Wayfair, and I love to use like indoor-outdoor rugs for the dining space because they are so much easier to clean, especially when it comes to like dropping food and things like that. So I know obviously the easiest thing is to not have a rug under your dining table. However, it really makes a big difference, and you'll see that when I put the rug in. I just like to do an indoor-outdoor rug. This one that I got from Wayfair feels really nice, and I think it's gonna look really pretty. So let's clean this up, clear this off a little bit. Some of these things I'm not gonna be able to do much with yet because I got a console, like a sideboard, that I'm going to be able to store a lot of these things that are like games and things like that, and I'm gonna store those in there. I've not decided if it's going to go here or if it's actually gonna go in like the family room area or living room over here. It'll kind of depend on the coloring of it, if it matches the table really perfectly, or if it doesn't, then I'll put it over here. And that one will go in here, so we'll see. Let's get to cleaning because I have like 15 minutes before I have to go.
I said, baby, I'm done. I'm so sick and tired of the way you just run. Say it takes two when you build that trust. I feel alone in the so-called love. I said, shawty, I'm done. Driving down this one-way road. Even with you, I'm alone. Trying to find my way back. When I move ahead, you stay back. Baby, I know we get lost. Love is always worth that cost. And God, I was playing my part. But now I have to cut that cord. I said, baby, I'm done. I'm so sick and tired of the way you just run. Say it takes two when you build that trust. I feel alone in the so-called love. We just want with love. Just want with love. I just want with love. What have I done? Tried to love for two, but it's not enough. Oh, no. We just want with love. I go Saudi, I'm leaving. Like it's falling New England. Always change like decisions just to please you. Now I'm over the pressure, feeling under the weather, but I won't second guess it when I leave you. I don't study the reasons, girl, I swear that you evil. Let's see other people.
So I want to get your thoughts, and maybe I'll decide before you guys are able to comment on this, but let me know. So we can either do the table like this, and then I would put a sideboard, I think like right here. I would probably put that picture up there, or maybe I'll put it on this side, I'm not sure, and then I would do a mirror or something like that above the other, like above the sideboard. So that's option one. Option two, well, I do want to have a sideboard because there isn't like a lot of built-ins in this house, and so I just want that extra storage and things like that. So I do want to have the sideboard. So the other option is to actually take this table and turn it so that it's going this way, and then I would probably put the sideboard up against the window. I don't think it would cover much of the window. Like, I think that would actually be pretty unbothered, but what do you guys think? And then I would still end up putting, I think, that picture like right here. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Option one or option two? Let me know what you think. I have to visualize it, and I think it'll be pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the table and see where that gets us.
You've been always missing and grinning about my past, so I had to get gone from you and get you so far from the view. I see it crystal clear.
I kind of love it this way. This is the original way that I wanted it. I don't know. I kind of love it this way, and then I think I'm gonna try to go with it this way. We'll see. Hello, and welcome to day 2. The kids got home from school, and we just ended up getting busy with other things and just spending the evening together. The nice thing is, I feel over the last several years, I've just realized things can wait. Like my mess, it can wait till the next day if things get busy. So I'm giving myself a little bit more grace with that. But I just love how this is looking so far. I'm thinking I'm gonna break up the wood. I did kind of pull the wood out of the box, and I actually think it'll like match really well, but I'm thinking that I might just end up breaking it up and putting that one over here because The one that I got from Wayfair is so beautiful. It has like such a pretty design. So I think I'm actually gonna put this black one under the window and see how that goes. And then we'll build the other one. And I have to clean up like all the chaos. I know I just moved those boxes, so those will end up going into the console table or the sideboard. But I also have to clean up all the kids' play stuff. So let's get to work. Also, I'm so excited because 2 of my sisters are coming over today. And although 3 of us live here in the Phoenix Valley, we could not live further apart from each other. One of my sisters lives 45 minutes away, like on the very east side, and then my other sister lives on the very southeast side of Phoenix, and so she's like an hour and 20 minutes. She is actually on her way right now, so we'll get to just be like chatting and visiting while I build some furniture today, and she's gonna see my house for the first time, and I'm excited. So, more motivation to get going, but I like have a love-hate with these pop-up tents. They're so fun. I love how easy they are, obviously, to pop up, and the kids love playing with them and just like having sleepovers in them and hanging out in here. But they're sometimes annoying to wrap up, but I got it. I have to say, I love doing like full makeovers because you get from start to finish like all at once, and it just feels very rewarding, very exciting. But I also love house projects because I'm able to work on a lot of different projects and a lot of different like random bits and pieces. And even though you don't get that full effect at the end where one whole space is completely redone, it's like very functional. So like Liam's room is pretty much done now. That hallway, oh my gosh, that's so impactful already. And then like having this furniture that I'm building today is gonna be so, so nice. Having the rug in here feels good. It just makes it feel very grounded, and like, I love it.
Colors are brighter, my steps they are lighter. The skies never looked so blue. A new day is dawning. I feel that it's starting like a flower that's ready to bloom. I feel the love, love, love all around me. I'm sending it right back to you. Such a sweet melody, the song in my heart plays. I hope it's playing for you.
I'm loving how this dining room is coming together with some of my previous pieces that I already had and then some of the new pieces that I got from Wayfair today. But I quickly actually just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who reached out. I had a lot of emails pouring in. I had a lot of DMs on Instagram and obviously tons and tons of comments. In my last video, my bedroom makeover, I ended up getting a bit emotional and I wasn't really expecting it, but the amount of support and love and advice and compassion, it was very overwhelming and in the best way. I'm just so thankful for you guys. I'm thankful that I really do feel comfortable here with you guys. I feel like this community is a place that I'm very comfortable and very, I guess, just accepted. And I'm so grateful that this is a space that I feel like I'm able to be very vulnerable with you guys and very real. And I just wanted to make sure to acknowledge that and let you know if you left a comment or you messaged me. I just want you to know I'm still actually reading through a bunch of them because there were so many. But I am so grateful for each and every one of you and for being with me here on this journey. It's been a lot, but you guys are really the best.
I feel the love, love, love all around me. I'm sending it right back to you. Such a sweet melody, the song in my heart plays. I hope it's playing for you.
I love this sideboard so much. I think it's cool. It actually has a plug right here so you can plug in whatever on top. But I also just really love the look of it. It's so pretty, and I believe this one came in multiple different colors. So I think there was like a black, there was actually a really pretty light wood, which might actually be my favorite, but just because of the different tones that I had in the room already, I kind of felt like this color was the one that went with my space best. And I actually like the contrast because all the floors are light, the walls are light, and so the contrast here was just stunning. But I love this simple but interesting design. You guys know I love texture, and I always talk about how texture really adds so much to your space without actually making things feel busy, and I feel like this piece is the perfect example of that.
It just comes so natural. You don't even have to try.
All right, my sister came and left, and we got to visit and chat while I built this, and it looks so pretty. I love it. I think it's nice because it's like very simple and subtle. I'll show you a better view of it, but just like with the texture on it, it looks so pretty. It's gonna be perfect to store games and things like that in there. And then we'll put the TV up here. And it was so nice to visit with my sister and see my niece and nephew. And then my other sister is coming in like an hour and a half. And I'm a little bit losing steam because on one hand, it's nice to have company and have fun like that, but it also kind of takes me out of like work mode where I'm getting things done. And so now that she headed out, I'm like, I just want to kind of sit down and chill, but I really want to tackle the entryway area. That box is a shoe storage furniture piece, and it's gonna end up going right here, or at least that's the plan, and it'll replace that big, huge basket that actually used to be the blanket basket in the last house. It'll just be really nice to actually have like a good place to store our shoes instead of having to go through a pile of shoes. But instead of building it here on the floor, I think I'm actually gonna bring it into the living room, maybe put on like a fun show or something and watch it while I'm building the next furniture piece. But things are coming together. We're making a little bit of a mess in the process, but it'll be good. And I'm really excited to see my sister. So that'll be my motivation to get this done now so that when she's here, we can just chill and visit and hang out and spend time together, and it'll be really good. So let's scooch this box into the living room and get to building.
I got roses in my eyes. She's got a heart full of sunshine. Standing on your doorstep, black bow tie, your red dress burning, sweat dripping down my spine. Ooh, ooh, just
Okay, so while I was building this, I was actually watching Friends, just one of my favorite like feel-good TV shows. But I would love to hear any TV show recommendations. Let me know like what genre it is, like what type of show it is, and also if it's kid friendly or something that would be better to watch, you know, when the kids are asleep or something. I would love to hear all your suggestions for your favorite TV shows, favorite movies, because I feel like I'm kind of starting from scratch. And anytime I have like downtime at night or something, I'm just really unsure of like what to watch. So give me your suggestions.
every diamond's trying to shine like you. Your shape's so perfect. Yeah, you got me like ooh, 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 ooh. Just scan a bit like the finer things in life. Just scan a bit like the finer things.
Look how pretty that is. I love that it's a darker color because I wanted something to contrast with like the light walls and then all the natural lighting in here. But in my bedroom in the old house, I actually got this table. Do you see that pretty scallop design? This is one of my favorite pieces. It's so pretty. This is actually also from Wayfair, but I'm gonna put this right here. I think this is where I'll probably put my purse when I come in, and then the infamous sock bin that I always do. Actually, I could put this like right on the wall right here. I think that's really pretty. I just have to see if I have command strips or can find them, but that would be so pretty right there.
Here's an adventure, here's a change. It might take a minute, but you'll be a-okay. Here's a sky for the pie, and everything is possible.
know I don't have chairs yet, but I have a table, so I'm gonna go ahead and set like my centerpiece on here. Daily, I feel like we use, or at least so far, because we only have chairs in there, we've used the kitchen table all the time, so I don't know if we'll eat out here all the time or if this will just be like more for dinner or what. So I think this centerpiece will be nice, but I like ones like this that you can just lift off and I can actually just set it over there on the sideboard if needed. But here we go. Big flower pot in the middle. Just like that. Then I think we'll do some little coasters. And then on this side, I'll just do this little trivet candle tray and go grab a candle. And then I think actually on this side, I'll just put a little snuffer and cutter, like wax cutter or wig cutter.
Takes no foot on the brakes, 'cause the world is yours. Here's an invitation, let's take a step. It might be improv, but it's excellent. Take a breath and you'll see there's no better place to be. Out on a limb and taking the stage. Here's one for the masses, they'll be laughing for days. Have you ever heard something so wonderful? Yeah, it's your time to the finish line. You've got what it takes. Don't put on the brakes, 'cause the world is yours. Yeah, it's your time to the finish line. You've got what it takes. Don't put on the brakes, 'cause the world is yours.
Once I get everything kind of put away into the sideboards, which was nice, I was able to put the games away, and I still have a little bit more to unpack into those, but it's always nice to have a little extra space. But I just actually scooted this air mattress into the middle of the living room to kind of use as a placeholder to see how a couch would fit here, and I think it's gonna be really nice. Now, I did not film this part, but I did get the TV up on the wall. I actually had the boys help me with that a little bit, which was very, very helpful. And then I also have this coffee table. This is actually my very first purchase when I moved to Arizona, like I guess 4 years ago. And I just never really did anything with it, so I am planning to refinish it. Now that I have it in here, I'm not sure if it's going to fit this space really well or if I will want to end up just like refinishing it and selling it or something, but I just think it's a cool piece. So either way, I'm gonna try it out and then we'll kind of see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing all the different spaces in the house and just seeing everything kind of coming together. There will be lots more makeovers coming. And speaking of makeovers, I'm actually going to be doing a patio makeover later this week as a second video for you guys, and that's going to be at my good friend's house. She has been so amazing, especially with everything going on the last year. I'm just so grateful for her, so I'm really excited and thankful to be able to give back to her and create a fun patio space for her and her family. So definitely stay tuned for that one. But if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of the new videos that I have planned, and I will see you right back here in the next one. Bye guys.
Happy fall. I know we're not quite into the fall weather yet, but I am ready for a shift in the season and here we are. So today I'm gonna actually go through, clean everything. The living room is surprisingly pretty tidy, pretty put together. The kitchen, not so much. So I'm gonna clean in here and everything, pull off any like everyday decorations, and I'm gonna be pulling out all of my fall stuff and seeing what fits into this new house. I didn't have the brown sugar that should go in this, but I had some white sugar and cinnamon and it smells really good too, but I do think the brown sugar will add a little extra depth. But anyway, I am excited because just a few minutes ago, a new couch arrived. I got it from Walmart and I've been really interested in trying this couch for quite a while. It's in like multiple boxes out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that together, and that couch will be going in here, which would be great because then we'll actually end up using this room and this TV in here. So anyway, we have a lot to get done: cleaning, decorating, a little new furniture, and then I might even make a fun little fall treat. It's one that I made years and years ago. I used to make it all the time, and actually anytime people would, like I would bring it, I would always get asked to bring it back over and over and over again. It is not healthy, so don't get that idea. It is like a fall feel-good treat. So yummy though. Let's get to it.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me.
I really want to paint this table because if you go up close, you can see like it was, I think, painted really, really quickly. It's the perfect size. My sister and I spent some time like stabilizing it a little bit because it was a bit wobbly at first. It's so nice. I love it. We actually eat all of our meals here, which is really fun, but I just want to paint it the color. So I'm either going to repaint it white, or I might paint it the same color that I painted my nightstands upstairs in my bedroom, which is like a really pretty kind of like taupe tan beige color. I don't know. So if you have any thoughts on it, let me know. I don't know when I'll get to it, but hopefully sometime soon. I think it'll make a big difference.
I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party.
Okay, these are so cool. I just ordered these recently, but it's like a subscription. It's around $10 a month, but they send you these 2 little succulents and they differ every single month. So that has been so fun just to add to a little succulent collection because you guys know I love plants. So anyway, I wanted to share them in case you're interested. They're like a small company and they're pretty new, I believe. But anyway, they're just really fun and they come packaged in a cute little box.
Good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the
All right, I'm about to do the dishes, but I wanted to pull out the new Bloom towel collection. So I know I've shared several videos here in the new house, but this is the first like cleaning video. I don't know, it's just different. Good, but different. Anyway, let's get back to something that I'm used to, which is Bloom towels. I've been using them for years and years and years, but they launched their new Halloween collection and their fall collection. So this one's my favorite from the Halloween line. It's so pretty. If you look close, you see like the little skeletons, but there's all these like wildflowers. So stunning. And then the back side is just this really pretty plaid. I think it's gorgeous. I just think this is like a towel. Honestly, you kind of use it all year round because you don't really notice the skeletons unless you look close and you're like, oh, I see. I shared this over on Instagram a couple of weeks ago. I was using, when I first moved in, I used a different towel, just like a random towel that I had to wipe and dry off the counters. Usually I will wipe it down and then I'll like dry it off. And after I was drying it off with the other towel, it just was not absorbing. It was just kind of like moving the liquid around. But I've been using Bloom towels, I don't know if it's been since 2021 maybe. So for like 4 or 5 years. And so I just really don't use any other towels. And so I always talk about how absorbent they are and all the things, but I kind of forgot how not absorbent a lot of other towels are. It just made me like really appreciate them even more, like a appreciation for them. They're really good size, really good size. They're double-sided. They have their little towel hook, which I'm happy to have like knobs, because then I've been hanging them sometimes like on the knobs. I think it's so cute because then when you hang them like that, you can see like both sides. I just think that's so pretty. The Halloween collection is already out. This one is so cute. It's like all these little ducks or geese, but they are in little Halloween costumes. And then look at the other side. Look how pretty that is, just like little bows and candies. Then you have like a more traditional Halloween. So you have like the cute little jack-o'-lanterns. And then on the other side, you have these cute little flowers. And then on this side, you have these like white and black flowers. And then these cute little ghosts with the stripe. But their fall collection actually launches tomorrow. Although once in a while, they will launch like a day ahead of time. And that's always fun. So if they launch a day ahead of time, then today is the day. But either way, my code will work for these, which will save you, I believe, 15% off your entire order. It's just Amanda, but if you use the link down below, then the code's already in there, so you don't have to bother with that. But let me show you. They like went crazy, and I think there's six new towels for fall. So fun. Okay, look at this first one. How gorgeous is that? I feel like this is a color you don't always see in fall. You always see like the oranges and the rust and the reds and all that. But this is so pretty. And then the other side is this really pretty blue and white stripe. This is like an everyday all year round towel. So stunning. Look at this one. It's like kind of in the same style. So on one side you have these blue and green flowers. And then the other side is just kind of like this like vine flower print, but with the green background and white front. These are so pretty. Actually, these two specifically, especially this one, is like so, my mom, she loves blue and white. That's like her thing. I feel like I lean more green, but it's stunning. So this next one is so fun. It's like cardigans, but they have all these cute little designs. They kind of did one like this for Christmas before with like the Christmas sweaters. So this one's a fall version with cardigans. And then how beautiful is that? Again, this one could go all year round, honestly. This one is like a true fall towel. So on one side, you have the pumpkins with the really pretty background, the orange background, and then these blue little leaves. On the other side, it has like kind of fall words like give thanks, thankful, things like that. So pretty. And I love the color palette that they went with this year. This one is absolutely stunning. Can you tell? Like this would be my favorite. I love florals. And so this just has all the really soft florals in there. And then look, just really simple, but a little pink, which I've been adding some like light pink and peach tones into the house, which has been really fun to do, like a little bit more feminine touch. And I just love it. So this one definitely has my heart. But then look how pretty this is and like how fun. Okay, I just feel like you never see towels like this. So it's basically like I would call this like a baking towel, because you have like your stand mixer, your flour or biscuit mix. You have like a cake stand, like just all the fun, because you're always baking in the kitchen in the fall and winter time. And then this actually has, it's not quite the same, but it's very similar. That plaid design on the back with all the different colors. So I just think these are so pretty. I love this set. how it does, is if it works, it's like half price, but we'll see. So anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm just letting you know. Anyway, love you. Hope you're having a better day. It feels good in here. It feels really good. It's nice because I even got things like the spices off the counter, just little things that have been kind of sitting here since moving in, and now I feel like it's actually clean and done. I do need to do the floors, but that'll be a little later. I actually have to run to a therapy appointment. Therapy, I love therapy. I feel like I have not had time lately to go, so it's actually been several weeks since I've gone, and I'm feeling it so much lately. And so I literally just yesterday I was like, text my therapist, can I please come in? I need to come in. I'm gonna head to therapy right now, and then either later today when I get back home or tomorrow I will get the couch built, and then we'll pull out all the fun fall decorations and get everything feeling nice and festive in here. Okie dokie, I am back. I totally cried at therapy today, but I'm actually feeling like it was really good and actually in like a much more uplifted spirit than earlier today. So that is for sure a win. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and build the couches. Fingers crossed they won't be too difficult to build, but we will just see. Fingers crossed. First time that I saw these couches, there's a few of them that I've kind of had my eye on actually for a couple of years. The first time that I ever looked at them was when I was up at my mom's in Montana, and we were doing, I don't remember which apartment makeover, maybe it was like the second apartment makeover that I did there. If you have not ever seen those videos, those were so fun to do and they just turned out so good, so I will link those up here. I went to Walmart and I was shocked to see a bunch of couches on there, and especially by brands that I knew and trusted. So I've always been kind of curious, like how good are they? This is the Better Homes and Gardens brand. Everything I've gotten from them, like furniture-wise, has been really nice. I opted for this one just because I wanted something pretty small in here, and then I actually want to get some side chairs, but first I have to get the couch in here to see if there's even room to put a chair in here. We'll just kind of see. All right, good news. Good news, bad news. The couch fits really, really nice. And I actually think we're gonna have room to put a chair, at least a chair here. And we'll see if we do anything over here, I'm not really sure. Bad news is my coffee table, definitely too big for the space, not gonna fit. That's okay. I'm still probably gonna refinish it because I don't know, I'm just kind of somewhat like attached to this coffee table. I got this coffee table. This was the first piece of furniture that I found here in Arizona, and I was excited I was gonna do it in the last house, just didn't get around to it. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna refinish it, I think, and then I'll just put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. But the couch is really nice, and now I know like what size chair or chairs I can get. I'll give you a better view so you can see it, but it's also pretty comfy too. I'm excited to like actually lounge in it and not just like sit properly. It's a new day. The couch fits so nice in here. So this is what it's looking like in the daylight. I did pull out my fall decor bin, and it's it's gonna be interesting to go through it just because I don't have like the amount of space that I had in the last house, like all the shelves. At some point I will get an entryway table. That's what I want to go there. But I don't have that yet. And so just like little pieces, like I'm still not fully set up in the house yet. Hopefully my goal is by Christmas time I will be. We have all of this. I still need to go get command strips. Just one of those things. But I'm gonna open everything up, see what we have, and then start decorating. I'm definitely gonna start in the living room space. Kind of trying to call it the family room because that's like our lounge space. But anyway, I'm gonna decorate in the family room, living room over there on the art shelves and then kind of go from there. And then I'm actually gonna go down to my sister's house, one of my sister's house that lives here, and decorate her home probably like next week. That's the plan for that. And then I'm gonna see what else I have left because I was thinking if I have a bunch left of decor, then I would love to come decorate someone's home or a couple people's home in the valley, just depending on like the Phoenix Valley, just depending on what I have left. So I will let you know, but if you're interested, if you live in the valley, and if you're interested in me coming and decorating your home for fall, just comment below and let me know. And if I have extras, which I'm thinking that I probably will, then I'll message you and we can plan something. So anyway, all right, let's get to working.
Okay, it was so funny because I was imagining that I just had all this extra fall decor, and I think I was just feeling so overwhelmed with my life last fall that I ended up decluttering so much decor, and I don't even remember where I put it. Like, did I give it to my sisters? Did I just donate it? I don't even know. But either way, I ended up only having enough like fall decor for my home, and then I did have some left to decorate my sister's home, which you guys will be seeing really soon. But I don't think I got around to decluttering Christmas last year, if I'm remembering correctly. So I know I mentioned like decorating someone's home for fall, but if you are interested in me coming to decorate for Christmas, make sure you email me. I will put my email down in the description box. Actually, go ahead and just email like the room rescue email. I think that will be the best way to go about it. But if you're local in the Phoenix area, let me know if you want me to come decorate for Christmas, because I do think I will have a lot of extra Christmas decor. Or if you're not that into holiday decor and you just want your home decorated for like every day, then you can also email me and let me know, and hopefully I can pick a few of you guys to come decorate your homes this year.
She set out to make a change and leave a broken, shattered past behind. Get back to the fairy tales she dreamed about when she was just a child. She used to be an optimist, now she sees the obvious. She's running out of places to call home. At nighttime she cries.
So I am going to take the live plants and I'm just gonna put them on my art shelf in the dining room area. I think I'm just gonna leave that be like my plant shelf all year round, especially because I do like to decorate with live plants, but in the fall and Christmas time specifically, I kind of like to keep the live plants out of there because I feel like they look too all year round, like too green. So I'm gonna move them over to there, kind of play with that a little bit, and then we'll come decorate the shelves.
Audience, 'cause no one else will listen to a sad and lonely song. She's looking for an antidote. looking for a man that won't take advantage of her heart and steal her soul, leave her in the freezing cold. She's looking for a remedy that can take the pain away, so she can go and start a life over again. Let the broken pieces mend. At age 19, she's tried it all, but can't remove.
So I noticed that as I was decorating for fall this year on these shelves, I was having a bit of a hard time, and I feel like it's just because these are pretty narrow shelves. And so what I ended up doing is I actually ordered a second shelf that matches the plant shelf that I have in the other room, and I measured and it's going to fit the space perfectly. So those are actually going to go in the living room right where these shelves are, and I'll end up moving these shelves out to be my plant shelf, and then either putting both of them out there or just moving the second one somewhere else in the house, because I feel like you can always use shelves somewhere.
Worth believing in. She's looking for an antidote. She's looking for a man that won't take advantage of her heart and steal her soul, leave her in the freezing cold.
Okay, one of my favorite ways to affordably change out your decor for the season is to buy a picture frame. I actually DIY'd this a while ago, like maybe in the spring. This is actually just from a thrift store. I found a cute little picture frame holder, but I will just go onto Etsy. I need to go find a different art piece to put in here, but you can go on Etsy, go search up digital downloads, and you can search fall, winter, Christmas. You can look at vintage, you can look for florals, like whatever you like. If you want travel settings, like whatever it is, and you digitally download them, then you just get them printed from your local print store or Walmart or Walgreens or whatever. They cost almost nothing. You can keep reusing them, change them out for the seasons, and it makes a big difference. So I'm gonna change this one that was more for like springtime slash every day, and I'm gonna go grab a fall one.
I feel like every year whenever I do my fall decorate, and sometimes even like Christmas decorates, just different things like that, I always love to give back and share a giveaway with you guys, because there was a time where I was not able to decorate and it just made me feel bummed out, because I really wanted to make my home feel cozy and warm. And I, at this point, have accumulated a lot of different decor, and I'm able to give back and like decorate other people's homes and families and things like that as well. And so I just always feel very grateful whenever I go to decorate my home. And so I, of course, wanted to do that again this year. So I'm going to be giving away 2 $50 gift cards to 2 of you. And I always keep things very simple. So first, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and then just go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It can be whatever you want. And then I will pick 2 winners and I'll reply back to your comment if you won. And that's the way I'll get in touch with you. So just make sure that you have your notifications on so that you get notified when I respond, letting you know that you won. But I will have all of that information down in the description box. And good luck, and thank you so much for being here with me.
The light that flickers will blow away.
Moving on to the kitchen. So first I just wanted to say, oh, this smells so good. It literally smells like an apple or pear crisp. It's so good. You guys have to try this one. What I will do is I will make one fresh, and then I will just keep redoing it for days and days. So I'll just unplug it or turn it off. I like my little mini crock pot because it just doesn't burn through the water like it does on the stove. It also doesn't heat the kitchen up. But what I do is I will just like refill the water in it. You can add more stuff, but I will do this for like 3, 4, 5 days, and then I'll finally like toss the items out. It works, and it just keeps like reusing the same items. Okay, and then I have this butcher block cutting board that I got a while ago. And I think I'm gonna set that over there because I got this one actually in FabFitFun, and it's like kind of like a trivet. I think you can use it for a cutting board, but I just think it's so pretty. It has those scalloped edges, and I've wanted to buy one like this for so long, and then this came in the box. I was like, yes, this is so pretty. I actually like that it's kind of more shorter, so it's a little bit more simple. And then I'm just gonna use this really pretty vase. I got this thrifted a long time ago, and then I can't even remember where I got everything. I almost want to say most of these came from Walmart, but I think I got them last year or the year before. And the nice thing is like you just invest in your florals once, or you know, every couple years or whatever, and you can just continue reusing them. We are big into coasters because I hate water spots. All the cups just condensate so much. So there we go. I think I'm gonna move this somewhere else because no one ever uses it anymore. It's like a really pretty like marble phone holder, but it actually dropped one time and got cracked on that side, and it still works, but for some reason people just don't use it. So I'm gonna put this away for now. But now I have a very pretty little centerpiece on the island. And I actually, for some reason, maybe it's because I have this, but like I actually don't use the island, like the whole island to prep. So I just kind of scoot this forward a little bit like that. And then I still have plenty of room here. I like it. And I feel like because it keeps it looking really pretty, it actually helps me not clutter the island as much as it could be. I don't know if that's totally true, but that's what I choose to believe. Okay, I just want to show, like, look at the difference before and after on this. Just by putting a tray underneath something, it makes it look like it's all kind of sitting there to all of a sudden it's meant to be there.
Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
I've been a little bit in a funk this week. Kind of holding it together, kind of not. It just depends on like the hour. I'm feeling actually a bit better. I'm just feeling a little bit more inspired to like do this new area, which is a little bit hard to decorate just because it's not like fully set up. Although we do have the new couch. I went to Home Goods with my friend the other night, and I've been kind of on the side looking for a entryway table, that's what it's called, and I found one, and it's so pretty. It has like this beautiful like scallop detailing, very simple, but it's gonna be perfect. It has like a little pole at the bottom. I wanted to put baskets down there. I can actually unscrew that and put baskets down there if I want, or I can maybe like set something up on top of it, or I might just leave it blank. I don't really know. We'll kind of play around and see. I also got my little monkey hook in there, and we're gonna hang up this mirror, decorate this space, decorate like the TV stand over here, and then maybe kind of mess around with the dining table and stuff. I still don't have chairs. I still don't have a rug. We're coming, like it's coming together. So let's get to it. So I have it, it's a really heavy mirror, so I just have it sitting there, but I have it like anchored onto the wall so that it can't fall or anything. So that's where we're gonna leave it today, I think.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be.
I love layering pieces like this on an entryway table, so I was really excited to find this entryway table and be able to add it into the space. I just feel like it makes everything much more cozy, and I might end up adding some baskets to the bottom. I'm not really sure yet, but I just love how it turned out. It looks so warm and inviting as soon as you walk in the door. It's like one of the first things that you see. And then the sideboard over here under the TV, it was a bit of trial and error. Like this took me so long to really get it to where I wanted it, but I just stuck with it, and once I finished, I do like how it turned out. I might play with it a little bit more, but if you guys have any ideas on anything, of course, let me know your thoughts, because it's fun to just kind of bounce ideas off each other.
City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars out.
gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars.
Okay, so when you're decorating for the fall time or even Christmas, just really like any time that you want to add a lot of extra coziness into your home, which I feel like is definitely the Burr months, you know, September, October, November, December. Anytime you do that, I would suggest really going all in with your texture. So even like that blanket that I just showed, it's not a fall blanket at all, but it is very textured and cozy looking, and it just really adds a layer of warmth into your space. So don't always just feel like you have to use so many pieces of orange and so many like official fall decor pieces. You can definitely play around with just textured items, and that still will give you the same feel, even if it's not fully fall decor. Does that make sense?
What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
So the past few weeks for me have been very up and down. I definitely have been feeling a lot more peace come into my days much more recently again. I feel like for a while I was doing really good, and then I felt like I was sliding backwards, and my friends and my sisters have been telling me like, no, you're not sliding backwards, you're just going through the motions, you're just, you know, feeling things. And I feel like all of this has come kind of like waves in the ocean. Like you don't really know when they're gonna roll in, but it definitely is not linear. It's very up and down. But because I've been feeling a lot more peace just much more recently again, I feel like that's perfect for fall. It's just kind of inviting that peace and calm back into my life. And one thing that I want to talk about, if you're going through something, whether it's a divorce or it's just something, you know, totally different, one thing that I saw kind of recently was a reel talking about how when you go through grieving something like this, you need to heal alone. And that's one thing that I really do feel like I've been consistent on doing. You know, I definitely have a lot of lonely nights. I sit a lot with my emotions whenever I'm not keeping myself super busy. And I've been going to therapy, but I feel like I'm doing the work now so that in the future I really can have true healing and peace. And I'm really thankful for that. Like, I know it's very easy to kind of mask your struggles and a lot of things like that with jumping into a new relationship or just kind of other coping mechanisms. But in the end, I feel like that's really not giving yourself time to fully, truly heal. And so I am, you know, struggling sometimes, but also I feel like I'm doing it in the way that's going to benefit me the most in the future. And so I am very thankful for that. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that, like, if you're going through something similar, just work on things yourself. And that doesn't mean like don't have friends or don't rely on your family and things like that. I just mean make sure that you're not adding in too many coping mechanisms to kind of mask the pain. Instead, just like go through it and you will end up better in the end. All right, this wraps up my first clean and decorate for the fall season ever in this home, and I love it. I feel like it has such a warm and inviting feeling, and it just made our home feel even more peaceful and just, I love it. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and maybe getting some ideas for your own home for fall. And as always, I really do hope that I inspire you to kind of get creative when you're decorating your home. It doesn't have to be everything that you just picked up from Target. It doesn't have to cost a ton. You can use the things that you have and get creative in those ways, and you can make your home exactly what you're wanting. And then also, I did want to remind you about the giveaway. Make sure that you comment on this video and that you are subscribed with your notification bell on so that you don't miss if you're selected a winner of the giveaway. And as always, thank you guys seriously so much for being here. I know I say that a lot, but I really hope that you feel it and you know that I am truly just so incredibly grateful for this amazing community. And I really do feel your support and love all the time, and it means so much more than you know. So thank you so much for being here, and stay tuned because I will be having a second video a little bit later on this week, going to be decorating for my sister's home. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Winding road ahead of me, I can't figure out where it goes. But if I try, I can make it home.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so beyond excited to be sharing my new empty house tour. So let's go inside.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say the last several months have been really, really rough. But this is one of the first really great things, and it's just put such a smile on my face. It's given me such hope, and I'm so incredibly grateful and just looking forward to creating a new home for myself and the boys. And I'm really excited to share it with you. I think this home is so incredibly perfect. I think it was meant to be. I am renting this home, so I didn't buy or anything, but it's just so wonderful, and I'm just so happy. It makes me really, really happy. So anyway, without any more chit chat, let's go ahead and show you around. All right, so walking in, obviously you have this beautiful foyer right here, and you walk right into the stairway, which leads up to two of the bedrooms and the master bedroom. And I'm excited to be positioned a little bit closer to the kids. And then off to the right, you have this kind of more formal living room and a formal dining room, although they are open concept, so I love it. And it just feels very open and comforting and warm and welcome in here. And then off to the left, you'll have what will be my office and the laundry room and leading into the family room. But even more off to my right is this little cove in here. And in here, we actually have a powder room along with this really, really beautiful bedroom that will be one of the boys' bedrooms. So over the next several months, I will be really just settling into this home, decorating in here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any DIY projects. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, just some subtle ones, but we'll see. The beautiful part is this home, although there are places where I could do upgrades, it is beautiful as is, and I know that I can make it such a cozy and warm home for my boys, and I'm really looking forward to styling it and just making it my own. So I'm thinking right here, we're gonna have a little entry area. I'm thinking we'll have a TV right here, maybe put a couch or something in here, decorate in here really pretty. And then I wanna have a really nice, good sized table so that if we're hosting any holidays or anything, we'll have enough room here. And then also we will have a place to do homework and just all the things like that. One of the things that I love so much about this is it is a lot smaller than my previous home, but I love that. I want it to be a lot more cozy, and I love all the open spaces and all the big windows. It just makes it so light and airy in here, and it makes it feel so much more spacious. So I love this home. But if you come almost to the dining room area, you walk into the kitchen. All right, here in the kitchen, I love this space for a few reasons. One, there are so many cabinets. That's actually the pantry over there, which I'm excited to have kind of a cabinet pantry, I think it'll be nice, and I think there'll be less wasted food. There is plenty of counter space, even like a really nice island. I will miss not having seating at the island, but I think I'm gonna put a cute little round table right here so that we have a perfect seating area just for breakfast and kind of snacks, things like that. Anything like less formal, I guess. And then this is one of my favorite parts. I have a window, a really big window at the kitchen sink, so I can be doing dishes and looking out at the desert landscape. I love it, and I've wanted that for years and years, so I'm really excited to have that. Now, I do want to say there are some things that I think I could do in this kitchen if my landlord will let me, which we'll see. I'll be able to ask them and see what they think, but I would love to paint the cabinets. I think that would be great. Putting up a backsplash, even like a peel and stick backsplash. And then I did want to address, I feel like the countertops look very blue on camera sometimes. I think they do definitely have a little bit of blue, but they really are more of like a gray. So in person, they do not pull like blue countertops like that, but they are a bit of blue. So anyway, there's just a lot of little touches that I would love to do in here, but we'll see. But even if I'm not able to make any of those changes, it's just a beautiful kitchen and it's so functional, and I think it's going to fit my family so perfectly. So I can't wait to be cooking in here and cleaning and doing all the things just to care for my home. And then right off the kitchen is the family room, which this will be kind of like our main living area, obviously, right in the kitchen, and the family room, that's where everyone always hangs out. So I'm definitely going to be putting like a TV stand in here, maybe some bookshelves, and then a couch right there. And we'll decorate this. I'm going to put up some curtains, things like that, to make it just even elevated even more. And I think it's going to be so pretty. I really cannot wait to get started in this home and start moving in. It'll be a slow process to be moving in, but I'm really excited, and it'll just be a brand new start, and I'm so looking forward to it. So right out of the kitchen and living room, you have a really nice back patio door that leads onto a really beautiful sized paver patio. This is going to be so perfect, especially in the fall and winter and springtime. Right now here in July and August, it's not the best, but it will get so much better. But it's such a beautiful space. It's a very beautifully landscaped backyard. There's plenty of spots for a trampoline for the kids, and like a little sitting area, a little dining area. So we can just have even more space outside. And it's beautiful because we are actually right next to a wash. So we're able to have a really pretty backdrop as we hang out here. And that is just about all I'm gonna say about the outside, because it is hot. We are in the middle of summer here in Phoenix, and I don't want to hang out that much out there. But coming right out of the living room is this really nice built-in desk area. Again, I would love to refinish this. We'll see. I have not asked our landlords, and I'm not going to bug them about it. If they're open to it, I will take care of it and do a really nice job on it. But if not, then that's great too. It's very functional, but it just has this really nice wood top and then the wood cabinets. And I think it'd be so pretty to like maybe paint the cabinets, refinish the wood top, and add some pulls. So we'll see, fingers crossed. And then this is like the most perfect under the stairs storage. It's so large, you need a light. So you have coat hooks and things for winter coats, some shelves. This would be perfect for the boys' sports stuff. And then look, it just keeps going this way, and even under here too. So it's gonna be so nice to store different things in there. I don't know what we're gonna store in there, but I know we will fill it. All right, so there's the living room just for reference. And then coming back over here, this is what will be my office. In the office, I'm thinking to put some pots with some really pretty flowers and like put the desk right here so I can look out and see that. Or how pretty would this be with the big double doors to have my desk right in the center and facing out this way? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but there's a lot of possibilities in here, and it's just like a beautiful blank slate. So that'll be perfect. And then right over here, obviously the garage and the laundry room. Now the laundry room is not like this massive laundry room. I've honestly never had like a massive laundry room with a ton of stuff. However, you have lots of beautiful cabinets in here. And on this side, complete with a blue countertop. This one really is blue as it looks. And it has a sink. I've never had a sink in my laundry room, and I'm so excited for that. And it has even more cabinets and storage down here. So this is gonna be perfect and so nice for doing laundry, obviously, but also just storing things. Then finally, coming out of what will be my office and laundry room, you just walk straight through here and ta-da, we are back at the front door. So it does kind of make the circle loop. It'll be a really nice big loop hoop that the kids can run around. Definitely my nieces and nephews will be running around when they come over to hang out. But next, let's go ahead and jump upstairs. I really hope it's coming across of how bright this home is. It's just something that I love so much and brings me so much joy. So I love this little curve at the top of the staircase. How beautiful is that? And then there's even more storage up here in this hallway that otherwise would be pretty, you know, kind of oversized and useless. But now look, you have tons of storage. So nice. All right, I'm gonna show you my bedroom last, but first let's start out on the left and we'll go into one of the boys' rooms. I'm not exactly sure who's gonna go where yet, but any of them are a good option. So you walk into the first room and on your left you have a really good size walk-in closet, which is great. And then literally look at these windows. So many, so pretty. They do have fans, which is a need here in Arizona, but I would say these rooms are good size. I don't have the actual footage of them, but I would guess maybe like 11 by 12. I don't know, something like that, something along those lines, but this is gonna be perfect for one of the boys. And then walking right through the bedroom, you come into a Jack and Jill bathroom. So in here, of course, you just have a tower shub combo, a tub and shower combo, and then a toilet. Very exciting. And then here you have a really great good sized vanity with some really nice medicine cabinets. They can keep all of their things in there. And then you walk into the second bedroom upstairs. This one has 2 bigger windows, and then on the other side of the bathroom is another walk-in closet. And again, a ceiling fan. And then coming out of the boys' bedrooms is the master bedroom. So this will be my room. And look at all of this light. Oh, this just makes me so happy. All the beautiful trees. Oh, you can't see that. There's so many beautiful trees and it's just so pretty out the window. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put my bed right here. And then I might just do, I don't know exactly what I'll use to fill the space, but it'll be really pretty in here. And then I'll probably end up putting like a dresser and like TV up here on this wall. We'll see. I don't know. Sometimes we like to have movie nights. And then right here from the bedroom is just an open area. I don't know why a lot of houses here in Arizona do this, but there's no door into the bathroom. You just walk right in. But as you walk in, on your left, you have a closet. On the right, you have a closet. So I'll end up using one for like all of my clothes, and then the other one just might be storage or something, or see if one of the boys need more storage. And then in here, off to the right, you have a little toilet. Back behind me, you have your vanity, and then a shower, and this is my favorite, a beautiful tub. It's like a soaker tub, but you have, again, a window right here. So pretty. There is a blind if I want some privacy, but I really can't go over like all of the natural light in this home. It's so stunning. And then again, some of the upgrades that I would love to do in the bathroom, I can do this on a budget and still make it look so good. I would paint these builder grade oak cabinets and then probably change out the faucets. That's a simple one that makes a big difference. I could either take down the mirror if they were interested in doing that, or I could always just trim out the mirror. That actually makes a really big difference. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll add curtains or just kind of keep it simple in here. This would be something that you could maybe DIY the surround a little bit, but either way, this is just so beautiful and so perfect, and I'm so excited to get moved in and start our new home and our new life. All right, you guys, that is everything for my home tour. I hope you're able to get a good feel of what it's like, but stay tuned because I'm gonna start moving things in right now. I don't have a speck of furniture here or anything. I am gonna be bringing a few things over, but I'm starting a lot from scratch on that. And I just think it'll be perfect because it'll give me the chance to really just start over and make things how I want them to be. And I'm looking forward to that process. So stay tuned. If you are not subscribed, I hope you subscribe and join me on this new journey that I'm on. And I think it's gonna be really good. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.